has brought us is innovative items for the kitchen like this. I remember the first time I saw it, I went, what in the, and it happens to be a trivet that works as a drying rack, that works as a baking rack. It is so multifunctional. It's $19.95. It's free shipping and handling today in case you want to get multiples, because it works great running down your table or down a long barbecue bench.
Oh yeah.
You will put all your goodies on this, but so many uses.
So many things you can do. Okay.
How did you think of this thing?
Well, first of all, let me just show you how hot you can take it. This is a normal trivet, right?
Right.
It's probably made out of cork, I guess. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to take a red hot pan. I'm putting the steaks in there so you can see just how hot this pan actually is. Let me stick it on my trivet. Okay, so you would normally use this trivet and think, oh, is that going to burn? Is it not going to burn? The real reason I'm showing it to you is this is going to damage that trivet. That trivet could be your kitchen counter. It could be your dining table. It could be so many things, right? Now, let's have a look and see whether I was right or was I wrong. There it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it back on the heat and get it even hotter. But this, ladies and gentlemen, could have been your kitchen counter or your dining room table, right? Because hot pans have a way to make it there. Now, this is my roll-up dish rack. It goes to 500 degrees, all right? So let me take this, and this is actually probably even hotter than 500 degrees. It goes higher than that, but that's what we say it will do. Have a look. This is now on my silicone trivet. So you look at that, at first glance, you're like, oh, well, that would melt. Right? You would think that that's going to be a problem. Let me leave it there for a good amount of time so that heat can really penetrate, just to prove to you. You can see how hot this pan is because those steaks just went in, and look, they've already got some, beautiful color.
And we have those New York strips coming up a few minutes away, so stay tuned for those.
But check this out, Alice. Look, I move it, no damage, no melting, and in fact, I can put my hand on there, and the heat hasn't even transferred enough to hurt me, right? So that goes to show that the heat doesn't even transfer through to the steel that it's made out of. These trivets are super strong. They've got so many uses. Here it is. I've pulled one over a cookie sheet, right? And then one of our sheet pans. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of chocolate cream. It's 50% chocolate, 50% cream. And have a look. See how you get this beautiful mirror finish. Well, you can only do that if you can afford to pour it over the edge. And then if you want to have a look, see how that excess chocolate drips down, you'd scoop that up and use it again. You can use it as again, in a baking application, lay your bacon out. And then you're going to get this beautiful crispy bacon. And yes, when this gets picked up, you see underneath all that excess fat has dripped down, and that's just come out of the oven, and it can be sitting on another one. So my point here, ladies and gentlemen, is you do not want one of these. You want 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. We have some animation to show you this in action. In fact, it's some videotape that we've created, and I'm going to get that up. Have a look at this. So we're setting out buffets. You can put it down the center of a table. Think about when you're entertaining. It's great indoors and outdoors. If you're doing a grill outside this time of year, you can be using this to be protecting your tables and your surfaces. Some of us have marble outside. Some of us have wood. Nothing's going to get damaged when you've got such a beautiful trivet underneath. And we have beautiful colors to share with you. So you get to choose your color as of this point anyway. These are always so popular. We have it in black. This is going to be your turquoise right here. We also have it in the red, and then also in your stone gray as well as the white. So all 5 colors still available at this point. That will not be the case a little bit later today. It sure won't. But right out of the oven, how hot was that oven that you pulled this from? What was it, Rochelle, 350? 350 to roast the chickens in. Now, I love roasting chickens on a rack because then a lot of that excess oil and juice will sort of run down, and then you get to bring these beautiful chickens to the table looking just like that. There's a couple of potatoes there as well. You can just pick this up. You know, that's the other great thing about this trivet is, and I'm using the towels because it's just come out of the oven, so you can see, you know, you can pick it up and you can actually move things around on it. We were just talking a minute ago about this DuraPan. There it is. That's the full sheet pan. It comes in a set of 2, you guys. $19.95 really cool for a set of 2 of those. And by the way, these go straight into the dishwasher as well. Your trivets go straight in the dishwasher. So anything you want to do, perfect. Whether it's trivets, whether it's
putting your bacon on it in the oven.
I mean, even as a prep taxi, if you're going to grill, you put your steaks down, throw a trivet over the top, then you're going to put your veggies, then you might sort of season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, like from my new Gravity grinders. Then you might put a bit of oil, and then you just pick the whole thing up and take it out to the grill. So I guarantee you, my wife uses these in the bathrooms for her hair curls and stuff, so they don't damage the surface in there. So many ways to use the trivet.
And I use them on my boat because as soon as I'm done with it, then I can roll it up and just stick it in a drawer, and you never have to have that big dish strainer ever again. These are $19.95 today, but with the free shipping, it is the day that if you want to pick up a couple of them, then do it. And get them for your table. They're just great, especially if you're doing a barbecue outside. You'll use them and use them and use them. And there you're seeing it right there in action. Huge customer pick. In fact, I think that's perfect. I think that's a perfect 5-star customer rating right there. Now, a couple of other items that we have coming up. Our tongs and our spatula. This is actually a set of 2. So you get the set of 2 tiger bamboo tongs, or you get the set of 2 spatulas, $19.95, and 2 flex payments. Now the spatulas, I'm told, are going to sell out first, but if you would like them, this is a great time for you to pick up the tools you need. These will work with your today's special, which is coming up. The cloche is still available, but we have gone through, I think that's over half of our quantity, right? That we've already gone through. Yep, over half of our quantity completely gone now of our cloche. This is a food cover. You're going to use it with our today's special griddle, which is coming up, and a birthday price of $17.95. That is going to work beautifully with so many different things, different pans that you already have. But let's get to something that is brand new today. Never had anything like it. You're not going to be able to live without our today's special. Never before have we brought you the Dura Electric Nonstick Griddle. It is brand new today, world launch, and what you're looking at is a massive cooking space. You want to cook one thing on it, great. You want to cook a lot of things on it, you can do that as well. It is a full 2 feet across, and on top of that, the width on that is going to be 14.5 inches. But what's really important is what's in between, because that cooking space is Dura Electric. What you love about DuraPan is now going to be in Dura Electric, a way that you get that non-stick, that quick release, that easy cleanup, 4 times the traditional non-stick. And the griddle style has features unlike anything else. It's almost like a combination between a skillet and a griddle and a grill. You could go on and on because there's so many different ways and so many different things this is going to replace. I call it a skittle.
Look how excited
grill.
she is. I love it when you love the product, Alice, because you really do.
When you see something like this and you know that this is bringing that restaurant style of cooking right into your home, but quicker, easier cleanup than in the restaurants.
Look, I decided to create the best non-stick cookware in the world, right? I said it. This is what we're doing, because I'm sick of getting that little rubber spatula or those little, you know, I didn't want to baby my cookware anymore. I wanted to beat it up. I wanted to use stainless steel utensils. I said to Rochelle, we're going to develop it. We went to Whitford. They're the people that make the composite that actually creates the non-stick. We said, how do we make it even stronger? We went through all this process. It took years to do. We got it. We've sold 1.5 million pieces to you. You've given it 5-star ratings again and again and again. Please go read them. Then we said, all right, now we need to do that in bakeware. We just showed you the bakeware. Again, you love it. It's turned into a huge customer pick. All the 5-star reviews. Now, finally, we're ready to do it for the appliances. So we've got the Dura Electric, we're calling it. It's the DuraPan. Watch how it works, you guys. You can use stainless steel utensils. You can move so fast. I need my turner, please, Rochelle. Thank you very much. Here's a French toast that I'm going to put on the grill. Have a look at the size of this French toast. It is an entire loaf. It's an entire loaf of brioche.
I like to call it the foot-long French toast.
The foot-long French toast. It really is too.
They're going to start doing this at the fairs, you know?
Look, what I'm going to do is pour a little bit of that custard. That's just egg, a little cream, a little milk. I'm going to pour that over the top. Now, that would normally stick, and I'm doing this on purpose to show you just how incredible this griddle actually is. All right, so whether you're doing delicate things like this where you want probably a medium temperature, so the dial here on the side that I'm fiddling with, it goes all the way from 450 degrees right down to warm, so you can use this as a warming buffet, or you can turn it right up to get a sear, right? So we're going to have that on a moderate heat. Over here, Alice, have a look at everything that I've done. Bacon, sausages, tomatoes. Like you said, you've got 2 feet of griddle here, all right? More than enough space. Have a look at how it's even just toasting the bagels, you guys.
And it makes all the difference when you toast them that way, right? When you grill it. That's why it's like Cuban breads, Cuban toast is
yes, grilled. Absolutely. Now, these tongs that I'm using, you guys, again, a brand new item available for you today. It's what we call tiger bamboo. So you get it's sort of that soft touch. Nothing's going to burn you, of course.
But nothing soft about the metal.
Oh, no.
You use stainless steel, so you can use your metal utensils.
Even our egg rings are available today.
We need to give you the egg ring update. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but the egg rings, if you want them in the red, 150 left. In fact, I'm limited with all of the egg rings. Am I not correct with that? Egg rings are very limited. Am I? Yes.
Yep, they sure are.
I thought so. 1,000 left if you want the egg rings. That comes with a set of 6, I believe it is.
That's the cleanup, by the way, you guys. You just wipe it out.
Set of 4 egg rings. If you want those egg rings, are a great idea. And I'm just going to show you them. Well, you know what?
You know what? Let's make a caramel.
Perfect. That is actually perfect.
Let's make a caramel. So I just dropped a whole container of sugar, you guys.
Oh, God, I love it.
All right, so here's what happens when you have a disaster on the griddle. Absolutely nothing, because what we're going to do, normally you would think, well, that's going to just burn.
Right.
Let me just spread it out a little bit more even.
This is so great.
We are going to turn this sugar into a caramel, and it is not even going to stick. This is what's so amazing. Now, if you wanted to throw some fruit in there, let's go ahead and do it. We've got some peaches, we've got some pineapple, we've got some bananas. This is crazy, and this is going to work. Isn't this so cool?
Oh,
you can see it's already starting to melt. See how that sugar is already starting to turn into a liquid? Guess what? It's going to be absolutely delicious.
Have you ever seen a demo? Seen a demo where they put sugar across the entire surface of a griddle? I've never in my life seen that. Let's go out to the phones and say hello to Lucretia, who's calling from Mississippi, has ordered our today's special. And Lucretia, welcome. You're on with Alice and Chef Curtis Stone.
How are you?
Hell, I'm doing pretty good. I hope y'all are having a great day. It looks like it.
Oh, gosh.
Well, apart from being a Butterfingers and dropping stuff everywhere, Lucretia, I'm having a great time, which I'm actually kind of happy about.
So, Lucretia, what did you like about our today's special?
Well, it looks very good. I'm now a senior citizen, and I'm taking care of a very senior mother. And I thought, cooking on that, I can do it a lot less with a lot less oil, which is great for me because I'm diabetic.
Oh, great.
And make it healthier. But I also
really
have a question with your egg rings, because I ordered 2 sets of them.
Yes.
And I'm wondering, and I ordered the cloche. Would cooking the egg rings under the cloche on the griddle, would that be kind of like poaching them?
Oh, that's a great question.
It's a great, you know what? Lucretia, you keep watching, my darling. We're going to try it, all right?
Yeah.
As soon as I take this, you know what? Let's do it right now. Rochelle, could we get a cloche and some eggs, please? Great question, and I really want to know the answer to it, actually. I think you're absolutely right. I think that is what's going to happen. So let's go ahead and make enough space for that cloche.
See, this is what
that sounds very good.
We love it when you guys call and push us, okay? We love it when you push the envelope, because that's why we're here. That's what you're not going to get in any kitchen store or anything else, is where Chef Curtis Stone goes, let's do it. Yep. Why not?
Well, that's part of why I called, because I know he does like to do that, and I really want to do that.
Oh, it'd be a great way to poach, right? Without having to boil the water and do all that. And, and you never know when they don't come out as pretty when you poach them in the water.
Right.
Oh, no, I never poach them in the water. I cheat and use an egg poacher.
Yeah.
Yep, smart.
I can't do it in the water. But if I could do it on this and not have to pull out an egg poacher,
wouldn't that be perfect?
That would be fabulous. And then do just, not his super French toast, but the regular French toast. That would be super.
I'm going to make some space here, and I'm going to move that French toast.
I want to do the foot-long French toast just to blow everybody's minds, okay?
Right, it's pretty special.
Good, but what you know, like what I said earlier, being diabetic.
Yeah, probably limiting.
Probably. I'd end up in the hospital.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So I'm going to just start them. I'm going to give them a minute, and then I'm going to bring in my cloche. Now, for people that are just tuning in that don't know what you're talking about this beautiful thing. So the cloche is basically a lid that can work on a grill. It can work on a griddle. It's got a nice high handle, and we've also built in this beautiful little look and cook lid, so you're watching it actually cook away as well. So I've just given those eggs just a second there, just to sort of base themselves, because I'm going to have to move them around. So the way you would do that is, you know what, you don't even have to use your tongue.
Right,
you can just go ahead and slide. Well, you just need to give them just a second to sort of set up there on the base, so you don't tear it, because of course it'll just take a minute. Right, so there, I've moved those around. Gorgeous. Then you take your cloche. This is what you were talking about, I think. And what I might need to do is just close them down just a little. All right, so this is a live experiment, ladies and gentlemen. Okay,
so fun.
no one's ever done this before, including us. So we're putting that in. Now, the reason you would be using this is to create a little oven, right? So what's going to happen is that heat is going to stay in there, and you know, I mean, poached is, I guess, not entirely accurate, because poach always means with water, but this is kind of a baked egg now, I guess, which will give you the same sort of feeling as a poached egg.
Consistency maybe as a poached egg. Lucretia, listen, thank you so much.
You keep watching, Lucretia.
Keep watching. We're going to give you the results of our experiment.
My pleasure.
Love that you had such a great idea, because I'm sure a lot of people care about that.
Yeah.
And thank you for shopping with us. Listen, if you want the cloche, I'm going to give you an update on the quantity, because the cloche has been I thought so. There's just over 1,000 of these left.
Wow.
I mean, this could be the last time you see it. If it's not, they will sell out in the next presentation. So you want that cloche, you're going to be able to do, and by the way, it will work with our traditional Curtis Stone DuraPan.
Oh yeah, and look,
well.
It works on all pans, it works on all griddles, on all grills, you name it, and this will just change your life. Out on the grill, this is actually why I developed this, to be outside on the grill. Yeah. Sometimes you have one steak that you want medium rare and one you want well done. You drop this on the well done one, it doubles the cooking, it doubles the speed that steak will cook, because like I said, it just creates a little oven around that steak.
$17.95 if you want the cloche. Again, we're limited with your egg rings as well. Lucretia bought 2 sets of those. The red is now sold out in the egg rings. And meantime, let's check on our mistake over here.
This was where we dropped a bunch of sugar over the griddle, and I said, you know what? Let it ride. Let's see what happens. We've got fruit, we've got peaches, we've got pineapple, we've got banana. It's not there yet, but it doesn't need very long. And then over here, I'm going to show you what it's like when you want to cook some pancakes, right? So, you know, and this is the great thing. Without using a ton of butter and oil and all that stuff that, frankly, you don't need. It's not healthy, and you just don't need it. So while we're doing our little experiment with the eggs over here, I just wanted to go ahead and make some little pancakes over there.
I love that I can kind of peek into my little cloche, too, and see how they're
see what's going on.
Now, could I use my little egg rings for if I wanted to do, like, silver dollar pancakes?
Oh, you sure could. Those? Let's try it. Good idea. Let's get one. Rochelle. This is a day of experiment.
We are just freestyling here on HSN today. So any ideas you guys have, you just call in, okay?
Good idea. Let's try one. So I'm just going to take a little bit. You know what else you can use it for? Little frittatas. I know we all know that coffee shop that sells those very expensive eggs that have been sous vide.
Right.
Okay, now you can do little frittatas with goat's cheese. You can do egg whites. There's so many different ways to use it that it's so cool. All right, let's come back to our experiment.
Okay.
We put in our egg rings. Have a look at that. Look how it's baked. She's right. Lucretia. Amazing. Alice got so excited she thought she'd throw the blueberries everywhere.
I've tossed my blueberries, so to speak.
So have a look how that's worked. I'm really excited by that. That's really cool.
That's funny.
So we've
all got the spillsies
We've
today.
all got the spillsies, and
Rochelle
that's okay.
and Kat, it's your turn next.
You're
we've
next.
taken ours.
All right, so of course with this, you know, you'd wait for these to be fully done, and they're not quite, but then you just pick it up and you just pop it on out, and that's how the egg ring works.
Lucretia, you're brilliant. What a great
darling,
idea.
Lucretia.
Look how pretty they are.
Sometimes they'll just drop off right on the griddle, and other times you might need just to give them just a little nudge, because they're the ones that I moved on the grill.
My dad likes to put those right on a piece of toast, you know, and just cut into it. Yum.
Isn't that so cool? We're going to keep doing that one. We sure are. Good job, Lucretia.
Fabulous, Lucretia.
You're a member of the team, the Curtis Stone family. Well done. All right, so we were talking pancakes before, and by the way, you guys, this beautiful tool also available for you. Everything that you see is effectively on sale today, and the best part of all, free shipping and handling. Have a look at this. Super non-stick, just flipping the pancakes with absolute ease, and even our little silver dollar one that you came up with. Let's see if it sticks.
Look at that.
Oh, yes. Gorgeous.
Wow.
I mean, imagine the bellinis you could make, Rochelle. Rochelle, why didn't you think of that one? Good job, Alice.
Everything.
There we go. That's true.
You could even
Beautiful.
like split that in half, put your butter and your syrup inside, make a little pancake sandwich.
Kidding me? Hello. All right, so back to our peaches and our caramel over here.
Okay.
Have a look and see how far this has come along. Look at the colour that we're now achieving, Alice.
Oh,
and the thing that I find so exciting about it is all of these peaches will have the same amount of caramelization. Why? Because of how we build the grill, you guys. It's not by chance. It's not because I've been training for years. It's because we built a grill that is going to give you that result.
Bananas.
I mean, it is bananas. Seriously bananas. Have a look at the pineapple too. Look at that caramelization.
I'm so happy you spilled that
my goodness.
sugar.
Have a look.
It looks better than ever.
Doesn't that look so sensational? And let me take it off and show you the cleanup, because I know what you're all thinking. Yeah, it's all well and good.
Right. You might as well throw that griddle away, because how are you going to clean it? Wait till you see. Let me give you an update, guys. I knew this was going to happen. That cloche is going to sell out in this airing.
Oh my goodness.
Cloche is down to the final few hundred. The scraper, we have 1,000 left. The egg rings, final 1,000. If you want those egg rings down to how many colors now in the egg rings? Oh, just one. Just the black is left now in the egg rings. Don't forget free shipping and handling on everything. That's a mess.
That is a mess, but watch this.
Sweet, sticky mess.
I'm going to just move that caramel around, right? Now you can see that it's a bubbling hot caramel, right? Now this is what will happen. People are saying, how do you clean the grill? Well, I've got caramel spilt all over mine, and this is how I'm going to clean it. I'm going to move that down. That's going to go straight on down to the drip tray, right? And we're going to remove that drip tray and throw it in the dishwasher. But then what I do is the exact same thing that I've done all day long.
Amazing.
I get myself a cloth. I give this grill a real quick wipe. Ouch, that's hot. I give it a real quick wipe, check that out, and then I can go ahead and start throwing potatoes, I can throw bacon, and I can start cooking on that instantly.
Incredible.
And that's how quick and how amazing this piece is.
And by the way, I mean, what I'd love you to do too is give us another tour of why you have the sides high, how you have that length, the full length drip tray.
All right, so as you can see, the sides both here and at the back are raised. The reason is because when you're coming in here with your tool, you'll want to go all the way to the back to be able to turn things off. You don't want things to be falling off the back or off the side. You want it to hit that wall and stop. Now, another cool thing that we've done, that we're cooking without any oils and grease, right? And that's on purpose. But what if we were to add some oil? Let's add it. You know, because sometimes you'll cook something that is naturally kind of fatty, all right? Or sometimes you'll want to use a little bit of oil because you like the flavour of it or whatever. Maybe you've got a flavoured oil you like to use, but then you don't want to end up eating it all. Okay, well, here's the cool part. Metal utensil safe, don't forget that. That's a really big feature of this as well. All right, add even more oil. All right, now, if we wanted to remove that oil, I'm just going to pull this back just a little while I do this. What I've done is I've built in feet to the very back here. So all I do is I lift that up, I pop those feet out so those feet just kick out, one on either side. Can you see the oil running down the front already? It just starts to run right off. And then as this continues to saute, just like our famous boxer once did it, look, these angled grills or griddles are actually very good because a lot of that oil comes off. Personally, I don't want it on angle all the time because maybe I'm doing eggs and I don't want the eggs to slide off. So I've given you the flexibility. Kick the feet out or leave the feet tucked in. Totally your call. All right, so now you're able to sort of saute all of these vegetables. In fact, let's leave it and come back once we've got some colour. Rochelle, I'm going to leave you to it. Kat, I'm coming over to you.
I want you just to see the dimensions of this. It is a huge cooking surface, 2 feet wide, about 14.5 inches in terms of your width on this. But you know what? This is going to be so easy. Because it's all one piece, you slide this right into your cabinet just like that. Look how thin that is. Goes right in there. But I think what you're going to find is you never take this off your counter. You're going to use this constantly. consistently. Because why? Up to 450 degrees. You can sear on it. You can cook for one. You can cook for a dozen people on here. It is your grill. It is your griddle. It is a way to cook your burgers and not go outside and sweat like crazy, because boy, is it hot. I don't want to be over a hot grill right now.
Right.
I mean, last thing I want to do in the summer.
Mother Nature doesn't always play ball, okay? Sometimes it's beautiful to go out and grill, sometimes it ain't. So here we go. You're talking about the size, Alice. I've got a whole side of salmon here. Watch this. It's only going to take up 50% of my griddle space, right? There's still loads of space over here. And the other thing is that's skin side down. This salmon has the skin on it. I can now come along here, drop my broccolini down so I can grill that in the back. I can bring some carrots. You know, whatever vegetables you like to cook, you'll be able to saute on here and get beautiful color. Now, if you want to add a little oil, of course you can. You want to add a little salt and pepper? Yes, absolutely. In fact, I've got my new Gravity salt and pepper mills for you, so I'm just going to go ahead. As soon as you turn these over, you hear those motors working. It just starts throwing out the salt and the pepper, grinding it fresh. You don't have to do any grinding or cranking. You turn it up and they stop. Also available for you today.
You know what's so nice about having this solid surface space and so much space? If I want to put, for example, a little bit of ginger on my little broccolini right here, I could put a little ginger on it and not get it on the carrot and not get it on if I want to put a little bit of butter and brown sugar on my carrots, you can keep it all separate because you have so much space to work in.
Yep, absolutely. Now, Alice, I want to show you this because I'm doing a chili feast steak. A Philly cheesesteak.
Easy for you to say.
Easy for me to say. So I've got some onions over here. Again, no oil. I don't need it because I'm still going to get the color. I'm still going to get the caramelization that I'm looking for just by throwing the onions on. Over here, I've got my ground beef. Did this used to happen to you when you have ground beef and you want to break it up and they say brown the beef and you go, okay, and you stand here like this and you're trying to break it up into small pieces? You don't have to worry anymore because I've developed this tool. It's called the chop and mash. This is the perfect masher and this is the perfect chopper. So when it comes to breaking up ground beef, watch how fast and simple this is. It's really crazy. You just get in there, you just go straight on through. It's going to chop up that ground beef and do it for you in seconds.
And that's $19.95 if you want the chopper masher. It's on 2 flex payments. And don't forget, everything is on free shipping and handling only today in terms of not just Curtis Stone, everything in our entire HSN store on free shipping and handling. But definitely shop the entire Curtis Stone collection. If you want the cloche, it is now on last call, 100 left now.
That's crazy, you guys.
100 left. We started with thousands of these there.
I'm so excited you love it. It's a brand new item. I just developed it, and I'm so glad when you like it.
We're not done. Wait, there's more.
Sorry.
Egg rings now on last call. We have a couple of hundred left in the egg rings. The scraper you keep seeing, which I love it.
This guy right here? Yeah, or you mean this one? We've got 2.
Which one is?
We've got the stainless steel scraper, and we've also got this guy, which has the black handle and a little bit of silicone on the end.
That one is almost sold out now. So
it's such a beautiful piece too.
Final 1,000 now, and in that we have 1,000 left in that too.
And that's going as well. So it's not going to make it through the end of the night. You know what? This griddle is starting to get really limited too. So actually,
right now surpassing almost 8,000 sold on the day. Brand new, never been seen before. $69.95 for a griddle of this size, to be able to do all of the different things and to get your Dura Electric, that DuraPan coating now in an electric form, so that this is going to be quick and easy to clean. Now, don't forget, we have our steaks coming up. We have our ground beef that you are seeing on the grill right here.
Right.
What flavor is this one?
This is caramelized onion.
Okay.
We do Korean barbecue, there's taco, there's chili. What we've done is we've taken ground beef, then we take all of the seasonings. Let's say the taco, for instance. All the seasonings you normally put into a taco mix, we've ground it in there for you. So you don't have to think about it, you don't have to worry about it. Of course, I'm doing onions here with a chili Philly cheesesteak. So that's sort of a beautiful combination to go, because of course I'm going to do onions and cheese on my Philly cheese. I can't even say it. Let me show you the usefulness of this little cloche. The cloche is gone. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm still going to use it, because what I want to do is I want to steam my carrots a little. So I'm just going to go ahead, pop that over there. For everybody that ordered the cloche, and I'm sorry that we've run out, we should have made more, but for everyone that ordered it, thank you so much. It's a brand new product. Again, our innovation comes from our brains, our sort of think tanks, and your incredible ideas. So thank you to everyone that emails us, everyone that writes one of the reviews for us, because we really, really appreciate it.
We love your ideas too. So keep calling in. We'd love to hear your testimonials. If you're buying our today's special, tell us the first thing you're going to put on that. And again, now the egg rings are in last call. The scraper also very limited. And we do have the chopper masher. I believe that is actually getting limited as well, but I'll check on it.
It is.
Yep. Actually, we have plenty of the chopper masher available right now. We do have 4 colors available: red, black, turquoise, and we have the gray. So you still have plenty of choices if you want the chopper masher.
See how you go through that though, and it just makes your life so easy. I haven't even shown you yet how you use the masher. There's so many ways to use that. But I think it's time to turn our salmon. So let's come over here. Let's take a look. We've got the skin side down. Again, this big turner makes your life really simple, because you can just flip that salmon over, and look at that crispy skin. Beautiful. Were you ever able to get that before? I mean, this doesn't even fit in a pan, so of course you need something like this griddle to really make it happen, to really make it sing.
But when you first put that on the grill, did you see how it actually almost seized up? Because you can hit 450 degrees.
Yes.
But you're going to get better results here than your traditional grill, because you don't have those flames lapping up or anything. You're not going to have it sticking to the grill or the griddle, because you have that Dura Electric on there. And everything is going to turn out better. You can cook healthier. Everything about this makes perfect sense, but except for the price, which is $69.95. And look, if you go out to the retail market and try and buy something that's even
like $130, $140,
$149 for a traditional griddle like this, but those will not have your Dura pan, your Dura Electric, and that's what makes this so special, sets it apart from everything else. That non-stick that you can use metal utensils on,
look at that.
That's incredible. So you can even just come on in here.
Have a little taste,
and have a little taste of the caramelized onion, if I can get it on my
Here's what's so cool about this caramelized onion ground beef too. It tastes fantastic. You would never try and eat ground beef like that hasn't even been seasoned, right? I haven't even put salt and pepper on there. It already tastes sensational. Then what I do is I come over here, I mix my onions. You see how you're able to cook? See how you're able to do so much? By the way, if you see me using these tongs, again, brand new. This is that tiger bamboo, which gives you that beautiful soft touch there, but really strong, sturdy tongs. So if you're in the market for a set of tongs, make sure you pick up on those as well. Then what I do is I come over here, Alice, and I just go ahead and I cover this with cheese.
You're kind of going Philly style.
Okay, Philly style. Here we go. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Then we let that cheese melt. It's only going to take a minute. I'm going to make 2 unbelievably delicious sandwiches over here. Now, I'm doing the cheese on it for a reason, right? Well, one, because I love cheese, but also because I want you to see that even as that cheese hits the griddle and starts to melt, it's not going to stick. It's not going to burn. It's going to give you the same beautiful result that you would hope and expect from a Curtis Stone product. You know, we want you to know we take it really, really seriously. When you tell us, I don't want things to stick, I don't want things to scratch, that's why we do what we do. While we wait for that cheese to melt, let me show you a little animation that just shows you all of the features of the griddle, and you can go ahead, my darling.
I'm going in there.
Okay, so here it is, guys. It's the Dura Electric Griddle. We've made this so strong, in fact, 4 times stronger than any other non-stick griddles out there. We've put that beautiful cast aluminum structure in place. Why? Because of the heat conduction. We want it to really give you an even cooking. Adjustable heat, you can go from keep warm all the way to 450. That's over searing temperature, so you're going to get beautiful caramelization when you use it. The full length of the entire griddle, which is nearly 2 feet. We've put in that beautiful big stainless steel drip tray, so anything that you don't want, like the oils and the fats, they can just run straight on off and you have absolutely no problem. Now, I know we're incredibly busy on this.
I know.
It is an absolute winner. You guys already love it. Please go on to express ordering because it's going to make all the difference for you.
And in fact, we have over 15... We have almost 2,000 people trying to get through right now, so
wow.
We are busy, guys. Please, express ordering. If you have the HSN app, it's a great way to order. This is what you're looking for. This is what you've been waiting for. It took years to develop this technology to be able to bring you what you love so much about the DuraPan, but now in your electric. Look at the size of the grill, that surface space. It is 2 feet edge to edge on this, 14.5 inches in terms of your width. But the storage is going to be easy. You simply turn it to the side, you put it right in your cabinet. But look at how your fish comes off without adding any extra oil, any extra fat, any extra calories.
And Alice, if people are just tuning in, I am cooking on these griddles from behind, okay? You will cook on it this way, which makes it a whole lot easier for you because you've got that back and the side there. But here's the cool part, it's the cleanup. Watch this. This was just cooked my salmon, cooked my carrots, we caramelized all of that beautiful food, and have a look. I wipe it clean, and that is it. You want to start cooking again? Let's go. Asparagus. Let's show, you know, how many times has asparagus fallen through your grill grates? What about shrimp? Same deal. Throw it on. And you can do a mountain of it because of the capacity and the size. The perfect grill. The perfect griddle, even if you're only cooking breakfast for one, it's perfect. If you're cooking for a dozen, it's also perfect. It's just the perfect size. And it also stores really easily, which is important.
Okay, the egg rings, last call. Those are going to sell out in the next couple of seconds. Scraper, now we have 900 left in that scraper. We have 900 left in the spatula. So things are going very quickly now, guys. Please, again, if you can, make your decisions early because with the free shipping and handling, people are really loading up
taking full advantage, and I don't blame you.
And we do have the steaks that we're going to be throwing on this griddle coming up next, so stay tuned for that.
Philly cheesesteak, I really can't say it today. Look at that, this scraper, I put the whole thing under, I pick it up, and watch this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, I've made a mess of it again. How good does that look? Not very good. Well, let me do it again.
It looks good. It looks perfect. Okay. The messier, the better.
I'm going to stop doing it. I'm going to just show you how I would normally make a sandwich, which is just pour that beautiful stuff all over the top, stick the topping on, and you've got the biggest, juiciest, most unbelievable sandwich. Now, have we made a mess? Yes, we certainly have. Is it cleanable? Let me show it to you. Here we go. We've got the scraper. If you want to use that, you can just go ahead and knock all of that residue and excess straight down there into your drip tray.
And that drip tray goes right into the dishwasher,
right in the dishwasher. Let me show you how it lifts off, Alice.
Okay.
You literally just pick that up, it unclips, and that goes straight on into the dishwasher.
And if you lift up those little legs in the back and you want any of the oil to drip into that tray, he's even thought of that. Every single aspect of this, $69.95. Get it home. Don't forget about your spatula. We have that available as well. The egg rings are now completely sold out. We do have Protection Plus available for you on this. If you would like to add that into your order, it's a great way to protect everything, and it's very affordable, so ask about that. Item 586512, less than a minute left in our today's special. And again, I know we have so many people trying to get through. You don't want to miss out on this one. Brand new today. Alice,
never seen before. Look at the size. I mean, that's 6 New York strip steaks. And how many more could I fit? I could probably fit another 4. You know, like it's just such a beautiful big size.
And these are Aussie-style steaks, by the way.
Oh my goodness, which are also coming up.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
So much space.
Yep. Absolutely, if you can, stay in that ordering process. We do want to give you some updates, though. We have now completely sold out of the cloche. We thank you for your orders on that. And also the egg rings are now completely sold out, so wish we had more for you, but we will try and get some more back in stock. Now, we have a this day only as well that has been very popular, which is a 9-piece cookware set that is available from Chef Curtis Stone. This is your DuraPan that you love so much. Over 1.5 million DuraPans are being used in kitchens all across America. And how many have been sold today already? 1,200 of these have been sold already today. $139.95, you're gonna get everything you need. Really, this is your core set, from your stock pot to your fry pans, to your saucepans, everything at $139.95. Beautiful set. Go on hsn.com. You can see more details on that if you would like. 5 flex payments and free shipping and handling to get that home, because we're doing free shipping and handling on absolutely everything, not just in the Curtis Stone collection, but everything that we offer here at HSN. Now, these are the steaks you have been seeing. The ribeye happens to be my favorite. We do offer the New York strips as well. So those are coming up. 6 count, $99.95. We debuted these chef's last visit, and they sold out in, I think, 2 airings. So come on back. We're serving up something tasty next.
Have you signed up for HSN email? Sign up for HSN emails now to stay connected on our hottest and newest deals of the week, and you'll even receive exclusive coupons and never miss a today's special. We'll send you the scoop on our best value of the day straight to your inbox. So head on over to hsn.com now and search email to sign up today.
Discover the newest way to create a style all your own. The HSN Style Edit, a curated look at the season's best, most original finds for every part of your life. We decode the trends, share tips and how-tos, and give you the inspiration you need to style it your way. It's the joy of the hunt and the thrill of the find. Your unique style is here. Discover it now, exclusively at hsn.com.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Shop faster than ever with exclusive new product videos, only on the iPhone. Watch HSN Live anytime, any place. And the new shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
It's party time. HSN is turning 41, and you're invited to join the fun. Discover surprises you'll love, savings to celebrate, exclusive finds, and all new favorites. We're even giving away a trip a day. So come join the fun all month long. It's our birthday, your party, on HSN and hsn.com.
You know, that cute little dog wishes he were in this kitchen right now, because we have steaks on the grill and our griddle. And let me tell you, these are not your typical steaks. This is Australian beef. This is beef from Australia, to say it another way, because what Chef Curtis Stone has brought us is something that is so special. This is grass-fed. It makes a tremendous difference. He's going to tell you why. Not only that, these are beautiful sizes. Let's get close if we can and show you the marbling on these steaks, because they are a thing of beauty. You're gonna get a set of 6 ribeyes at $99.95, not just a birthday price. Free shipping and handling on these 5 flex payments. But not only are you gonna get that free shipping and handling, if you put it on auto ship, then you're gonna get free shipping and handling and that birthday price going forward, okay? So it's the day to do it. Each one comes individually packaged. I just want to show you the side view of that so you can look at the thickness of that cut. But let's go right on over to Chef Curtis Stone and talk about what makes these steaks. Why Australian beef? Why did you go? I mean, I know that's your home.
Oh, for sure.
But when it comes to Australian beef, it's different.
It's my home in many ways, Alice. Australia's my home, of course. Being in a butcher shop is also a big home to me. So I started my career, believe it or not, in a butcher shop, cutting meat. I was a meat cutter. And then I started cooking and I sort of transitioned there. I've gone full circle. I've been in the industry for 20 years and I just opened about 2 years ago my first ever butcher shop right in the heart of Hollywood, California. It's a beautiful place. We take real care of the meat. We go on sourcing trips. We meet different farmers from all over the world and we buy the very best of the best. On my travels, I met a guy named Darren Thomas. He's this incredible farmer, Thomas family farms have the most unbelievable attitude that I've ever come across. That's Darren there that I'm grilling with back in Australia. So what we've decided to do is bring to you some incredible Australian beef. It's all grass-fed. Why is that important? Well, it's important to me because I'm a dad. I like to feed my kids naturally, and I think there's no better way than to raise cattle than in a really natural way where they roam and eat grass. There's like a rising plane of nutrition in the grass, so they get exactly what they want, exactly what they need. It's also why you see that little bit of marbling in the steaks, both the ribeyes and the New York strips. This is a healthy choice, and it is sure a delicious one. Let's have a look at it here, because as you're seeing it cook up, I want to sort of turn these over, show you that you're getting that beautiful caramelization on the steaks, and then I'm going to cut some for you, Alice, so you get to try it. Now, the ribeye is my absolute favorite. I've got to be honest. I mean, a lot of people like the New Yorks. I love the ribeye. Let me show you what you're getting when you pick up one of these ribeyes. Here, let me pick one up. Basically, and I'll stick it right there on my board. Basically, there's a couple of different muscles in the ribeye. So this is called the eye of the rib, or the longimus maximus. This is called the spinalis dorsi, or the cap of the rib. This and this together are really just unbelievable pieces of meat. You see the little bit of fat that goes through the steak make it the most juicy, delicious, tender steak that you ever really will eat. All right, so it's just such a beautiful cut, and there's a reason
the
that it's such
thickness
a...
on this.
Right, so I mean, you can see it right there.
Just about maybe an inch.
This is like about an inch, maybe a tiny bit thicker than an inch.
A little bit thicker than an inch.
So it gives you enough, you know, to actually cook it medium rare, which is how I like to cook it.
And these are 10 ounces each.
Correct.
These are big steaks.
We're not messing around.
Steaks. I mean, I would split this with someone. I couldn't possibly a 10-ounce steak.
Right, now let me show you how you're going to cook this. We're cooking it in a nice preheated grill, right? So you're getting that beautiful caramelization. This is another thing that I always think is quite important. It's just a tray. I've got my sheet tray, and I'm putting a trivet, right? So it's effectively a rack over a tray. We put that down. Now, once you've cooked your steaks, once they've had like a minute and a half on either side, we're going to take it off. We're going to let it rest. Now, why is that important? You want to let your steak rest because you're cooking it from underneath and then from the top, right? That heat's still penetrating through, so we want to let that rest and just give it enough time to just sort of sit there and reduce the heat ever so slightly before it's time to cut into it, right? So those ribeyes, they're going to rest there for just a minute. Like I said, you want to cook them in a nice hot pan so you get that beautiful, even cooking. Everywhere you go, no matter where you are in the world, America, Australia, in Europe, everybody's talking about grass-fed. Whether it's beef, lamb, water buffalo, you name it, people are talking about grass-fed. The reason they're talking about it is because the flavor is incredible, and of course it is that really, really healthy choice. Alice, I'm going to cut into this steak. Here we go. I want you to have a little taste and just tell everybody at home what you think.
And show everybody just the beautiful color of the meat.
Isn't that so gorgeous? So it's, you know, like this has just been cut. How good does it taste? Now you can see the knife just glide through it. The reason for that is because of the tenderness.
There's no marinade on here, right?
No, absolutely nothing.
Let me tell you.
Tiny bit of salt and pepper.
Do not put anything on this. Maybe a little bit of salt. I wouldn't even put salt on it. It is so incredible.
Oh, my goodness.
How tender is this?
It's so good.
Ribeyes are not traditionally a tender meat like this.
Look, when you
almost do not chew it.
The right ribeye is, and this is.
We're eating the wrong one. Oh my God, it's good.
Go read all the 5-star reviews, you guys. We debuted this last time. It's sold out, of course, because it's just so incredible.
Sorry, I'm not waiting for you. I'm just going to get on over here.
Get on in, my darling.
Look, wait. Look at this. Look at the way this just literally just tears apart with your fingers.
I can cut it with a spoon. Watch this, you guys. I can literally cut through this steak with the side of a spoon.
I can't believe
That's how tender it is.
That is amazing. Oh, my God, it's so good.
Isn't it so good?
It's so good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alice.
I'm so sorry that you guys are not here with us because
ground beef as well.
Home. Okay.
We're also doing this.
10 ounces, all right?
Right, so this is the taco spice. So what we've done is we've taken all the spices that you would normally put into taco. My pan's not on, but that's okay. And what we've done is, yeah, let's put it in there. Good
why
idea.
not?
We just drop it straight on in there. What we've done with this is we've taken all the spices that you would use in a taco mix and you would then grind it through, right? So then we go ahead, we break this up. So you'll be making the most flavorful tacos without even reaching for a spice because we've put all the spices that you need.
You can look at that and know there's spice in that.
Smell it, Alice. Come over.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, the second it hits that pan, you guys, you get this incredible, spicy, delicious. Isn't that so delicious?
Now,
Fabulous.
we have lots of different flavors if you want the pre-seasoned ground beef. So it's going to be ready to go. You will have you have chef-seasoned meat. I mean, that's pretty incredible. So the flavors are going to be...
You get taco, Korean barbecue, and caramelized onion. Now, what you can also do is form any of those into a burger, and they make the most delicious pre-seasoned burger. I tell you, you'll just love it.
All right, that's fabulous. They keep telling me I've got to move, but I'm not moving away from my ribeye.
Well, listen, we're only moving as far as the chop and mash, and this little tool right here will change your life because you put some beef into a pan. Let me do it for you again. Here we've got the Korean barbecue. Let me open this one. Here we go.
Gotta get these
I might need a knife to
ribeye. This ribeye is ridiculous.
How good is it? You
It's like
you can't get away
tenderloin.
from it, can you?
I'm telling you, it's as tender
I really
as a
need a
tenderloin.
knife, please.
Oh,
Thanks. There we go. Thanks,
Okay.
Rochelle. All right, so to get in here, I'm going to open this up. I'm putting my Korean beef into the pan. Now, we're talking chop and mash. This chop and mash just goes straight on in, and as you can see, it literally just chops through that beef and just separates it all out. So when you know, doing ground beef, this is the tool for you because you do that, you give it a second to sort of settle down and you catch a little colour like we did over here. Come back over, you just go straight on through it again. And you just separate that ground beef, which allows you to get beautiful colour instantly.
Like there's been nothing added to that beef. You can look at it, you can see the seasonings. I wish you could smell the seasonings because
so
they
good?
are absolutely incredible.
We need smell-o-vision, please.
Oh, yes, we do. That's going to be the next thing, I hope, on an innovation of TV. But this is innovating the way that you cook, the way that you eat. You know, most of us don't have access to the types of spices or certainly the spice blend that the chef does. He takes it, he makes it perfect, and then you get it home and you do nothing except open up the package and decide, do I want to use it as a ground beef that's chopped up, or do I want to make it into ground patties if you want to?
Right. So this is the taco spice mix. I'll put that in here. We're going to make some tacos. You can do tostadas. You can do little lettuce cups. You can do so many different ways. But see how that chop and mash is working? You literally just get in there, you beat it up real fast, and it takes just minutes. You're already getting colour, whether you're using the beautiful Dura pan, the Dura grill pan, the Griddle, which is the Today Special, which I know a lot of you are still in the order process to pick up. There's so many ways to do it.
Okay, there's certainly lots of ways to do it, but if you want this, then it's a great time to pick it up because we have 4 color choices. We have the black, we have the red. We also have it in the turquoise and the gray, so you can match that back to maybe your Dura pans. And with the free shipping and handling, maybe this is the day that you try some things that maybe in the past you might not have picked up, but with that free shipping and handling to get it home, you have 30 days. If you don't love it, then you're welcome to send it back. But this is our #1 customer rated line across all brands, not just kitchen, not just food, across all of our brands, #1 customer rated by you. You love it, and there's a reason for that. And by the way, we also have something brand new, that not just the chop and mash, but we also have the gravity mill.
So if you want to add a little salt and pepper, what it means, the gravity mill, is when you turn it upside down, the gravity kicks in and that starts grinding. So let's see it on a white plate so you can actually see that pepper falling onto the plate. Just see that? You can change it from fine to coarse, whatever you like. And then, of course, the salt. Rochelle, do we have something dark to put the salt on so people can actually see it? I'll do it on my hand for you while we wait. See that? Oh, there you go, the pan. That's a good idea. We put the salt. You can see it sort of ever so slightly falling through there, but you don't want to put too much salt, of course, so just a little bit of that, plenty of that freshly ground black pepper. Really beautiful mills.
Never, ever have we offered the Gravity Spice Mill from Chef Curtis Stone. $19.95, 2 flex payments on it, and free shipping and handling. 4 color choices as well. But now we're going to move on For some of us, we love the ribeye. I know you love the ribeye. My favorite is the ribeye, and especially when it comes to this one. But we also have the New York strip steak as well. For those of you who really like that beautiful cut that is a New York strip. That's going to be an 8-count that we have available for you, $109.95. Every single one of these is going to come individually wrapped, so it's very easy for you to just take one out of the freezer if you'd like to. But look at this.
This is how it's coming. I mean, isn't this packaging unbelievable?
And it's an 8-count. You're going to get 8 of these. Each one is going to be 8 ounces.
So it's really beautiful packaging. So it's a really nice gift as well. But you're absolutely right. You're taking home 8 New York strip steaks. They're beautiful, big, nice, thick New York strips. And again, have a look at that marbling. You see those little specks of white, you guys? We call it marbling. It's actually intermuscular fat, which means just a little bit of fat that's flicked through the muscle, which gives you a very rich, very tender cut of beef, right? So actually, if you're what they call a grader, you walk around and you inspect the beef, and you're looking at all these different steaks, and you're inspecting for that. You're looking for that marbling. That's really sought after. And in a grass-fed product, it's absolutely beautiful and not easy to find. But because the farms that we're pulling this from in Australia come from these places, you saw some of the imagery before, and we might even want to go back to it. What you're seeing here are beautiful green fields, and that means that those gorgeous cattle are really cared for. The animal husbandry is just so important there to Thomas Farms, and they're eating beautiful green grass, which gives them that rising plane of nutrition. And that's important because it keeps them healthy and happy. Excuse me. So you're taking those 8 New York strip steaks home. Should we go cook some, Alice?
Yes, we should. We only have a couple of minutes left, though, in this entire 2 hours that we've spent with Chef.
Do you have any to try?
And understand that if you'd like the auto ship on this, it means that you will get the free shipping and handling, and you will get that price going forward. And we only have 1,000 of each, but the auto ship in both choices, in the ribeye and in the New York strip, is selling faster than the traditional. It's because if you have tried it, you know that you want these, and you want these to keep coming.
I mean, look, the New York strips are such a beauty. There's a reason that they're sort of America's favorite, right? New York strips are tender, they have loads of flavor, and they're just a beautiful, beautiful choice. So, you know, as you can sort of see them, they've just gone on the grill here, so they're going to take a minute to cook. But, you know, they give you sort of this incredible mouthfeel. And like I keep mentioning, all of these look exactly the same, right? You see those flicks of white through them all?
Yes.
That's the marbling that you hope for and you look for. And that's certainly what we're lucky enough to have here. We're just starting to develop that little bit of colour. And again, you guys, here's how you cook the perfect steak. You preheat your grill, your griddle, your saucepan. It doesn't matter how you do it, but it has to be hot when that first goes in. You pre-season your steak. Now, these are going to come to you 100% frozen, okay? It's going to be frozen solid, so you'll take the entire shipment, you'll drop the whole thing in the freezer. If you want to eat 1 tonight or 2 tonight, you just take those out, you pop them in the refrigerator. You'll leave them in their packaging in the refrigerator overnight, so like, you know, you take them out the night before. If you don't, if you forget, don't worry, you can just drop it in a little pot of water, cold water, and then that'll sort of bring it up to temperature in, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so you can do it really, really fast. I wouldn't put it in the microwave, though. That would be the one thing that I would say.
Not with steaks like this.
Not with beautiful steaks like this. You want to just leave it in the fridge overnight is the best way. Then you cook them in that hot pan, just a minute or so on either side. You remove it, you drop it onto a grill, onto a rack like this, and you let it rest for a minute, and away you go.
All right, now don't forget, we still have the ribeyes available. I'm actually going to do them side by side, because sometimes, you know, sometimes you feel like a ribeye, sometimes you feel like a strip. So we have both available. You may want to even try them both and see which one you prefer. This is going to be your ribeye. You'll get 8 of those, 10 ounces each. This is going to be your New York strips. You will actually get 3, 6, I think you get, don't you get, on the ribeyes, on the strips, you get ribeye 6.
Ribeyes, you're taking home 6,
you're getting
10
6,
ounces.
You're getting 8.
8 of these.
Of the 8 ounce.
Of the 8 ounce.
With the,
exactly.
the New York strips. All of them from Australia. Stop and think about what it takes to bring Australian steaks all the way to the States just for you. But it's worth it when you try it. I will tell you that ribeye is as tender a ribeye, and I don't care. I don't care if you pay $50
Alice,
or more in a steak restaurant, that ribeye is fantastic.
So let the butcher in me come out here for a moment.
Okay.
We want to age beef, okay? Now, this is something that you don't hear too much about. Sometimes you hear it's been dry aged or wet aged. What we're doing right here is we're bringing this from Australia. It literally sits on a ship for 4 to 6 weeks, of course, under perfect refrigeration, under perfectly sealed packaging. What that is called, ladies and gentlemen, is wet aging. That's why this steak, and go read all those perfect 5-star reviews, that's why this steak is more tender than a normal steak that you'll be buying, because it's been wet aged for at least 4 weeks. And have a look at that caramelization. Oh my
beautiful.
goodness.
Absolutely
so
beautiful.
Fabulous.
Listen, enjoy. What fun it has been having you here to celebrate our birthday with us.
It was so fun.
So
Alice,
fun.
so nice
Absolutely
to see you, mate.
fantastic. Don't forget about our today's special. First time ever that we have for you the Dura Electric Griddle, full 2 feet across, 14 inches wide, up to 450 degrees. You get the most amazing sear, and of course, what you're getting, look at that, Jamie, $69.95. You're gonna love cooking on it, and mostly, you're gonna love cleaning it up because of that. Dura Electric means you can just wipe it clean. 5 flex payments, everything is on free shipping and handling, so definitely shop the entire collection on hsn.com. #1 customer rated brand across the entire brand, entire lines here. Thanks for spending some time with me. We're actually going to be back together tomorrow.
Oh, great. What time?
Right. We have a date, and I think it is, don't tell your wife. I'm kidding. We are together at, I think it's 11 in the morning. So I will see you then. I'll see you then. We have
I'll
some
see you
things
a little later on this afternoon.
He will be back a little bit later. Brett Checkerman is up next during HSN.
I'm a little bit jealous. I'm a whole lot hungry. What a great